What is your name?
So my name is Lawrence Ekari Dafemera.
And how long have you been working for Okiero Anthony Development Foundation?
Okay, I'm the program officer for Okiero Anthony Okoro Development Foundation. Been working with the organization for the past 3 years to date.
So how has your work life been so far working for Okiero Anthony Development Foundation, and do you enjoy working?
Yeah, of course I enjoy the working here. It's been tremendous. It's been fulfilling, and it's been amazing.
Okay, thank you for that. And if you don't mind, can you tell us some of the things that you're working on in Okiero Anthony Foundation?
Okay, so currently we have a series of projects running. We have what we call the TB active case finding, ACF. And what do we do there? We go to communities, slums, ID camp. We go to slums, communities, where we have a concentrated number of persons, because as we know, TB is a communicable disease, and these are the places where you find those persons. So we go to communities to do active case finding. We go to what we call the PDX machine, that's portable digital X-ray machine. We use it for screening, and then we collect sputums. After collection of sputums, you take the sputum to laboratory for further clinical test analysis, and if it is confirmed to be TB case, we place such persons on treatment, and it is free.
So you're saying all of this is free?
It's free of charge. We don't even charge a penny.
Oh, that's nice.
So that is for active case finding for TB. And then again, there are other, another side of the TB, a different component. We call it the DRTB patients. And those ones, they are patients who have, sometimes they declined the first treatment, and then it has metamorphosed into DRTB. It means drug-resistant TB. And so such patients, we follow them up after they have been diagnosed. We follow them up for treatment. We manage their cases. We follow up with their treatment. We encourage them to take their drugs, and then we visit them even at homes to ensure that they are properly treated. And we even do what we call contact tracing, where we also trace their family members so that for the possibility of being contacted with the disease. So that is for the DRTB patients. Then we have another project that is currently running. It is the ACOMI project. What is the ACOMI project all about? It's about malaria, services. It's a project that takes care of malaria patients, and then the services provided by health service providers to community members. So our component of this ACOMI is the CLM. It means community-led monitoring. We are not in charge of commodities. We are not in charge of drugs. What we do is just to monitor whether services are rendered at the availability of drugs or commodities. So our own is just to monitor whatever the service provider is provided to clients and community members in the community. We have that also for TB, as we oversee whatever the health providers are doing for communities for malaria. We also do the same thing for TB. So to ensure that clients or patients get quality service, we want to ensure whether there are availability of drugs, whether the right drugs are being given and administered.
All right, let's bring you back to Okiero Anthony Okoro Development Foundation for a second. What is the mission and what is the vision? What do you think the foundation is trying to prove to the community or the people?
Yeah, the major objective or aim or goal of this organization is to ensure that community members are well taken care of in terms of their health. We also want to ensure that quality services are rendered to community members. Of course, ours is just humanitarian services. That's what we are doing. Whether that's humanitarian services, whether it is area of health, whether it is area of conflicts, whether it is area of maybe budget tracking, management, we're into that, and we are very good in those areas. Not just for health alone, But our thematic area cut across whether it is health, whether it is even education, whether it is budget tracking.
So Okoro Antonio Okoro Development Foundation does literally everything
Very
when it
vast.
comes to foundation.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay,
Very vast.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, I see one more. I have one more question for you before we finish. I see that you have we have a child protection role. What is child protection?
The essence of the child protection is just to protect the right, or every human being has the right. And so whether the person is a child, is an adult, irrespective of the age, the person must be what? He has the right to be protected.
Okay.
And so we have a policy as an organization to protect the right of children in our communities.
Okay.
And because if this is not done, of course, we know that the children can have been abused. For instance, children are supposed to be in school. Some parents will not be using them for trade, for businesses, even at school hours. And that is against our policy. So, for instance, we call it child
labor.
Child labor, yes. And it's an abuse. So we need to protect them. Children must have their rights to education, rights to quality health, services, rights to, all the rights of a child must be accorded to them. So that is what we do to guarantee that the child is well protected. There's even a Child Rights Act in the state, a domicile in the state. So we also have a copy of that, so we work with that. So every child must be protected. And as an organization, we stand for that policy.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
Thank you.
So how can the people, the community, or an individual, or even an NGO, other NGOs, how can they support Okiero Antonio Okoro Development Foundation if they want to?
So we have a lot to do in the communities. We have a lot of programs we can initiate. But the challenge is funding is an issue. So NGOs, individual philanthropists, even government officials who are ready to assist us can check on our social media or platform, all our Twitter handles, Instagram, Twitter. You like it, share it, and then even financial donors, support. We are very open to such support so that we can do more to our community, our members.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence, and thank you for sitting down with us to have this wonderful discussion. I know it was a brief one, but it's all the time that we have for now because I know you need to go back to work. So thank you very much and have a wonderful time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you.
Bye bye.